What's going on, guys, and welcome back to the channel. Today I have a special video for you guys because we're not going to be talking about any car stuff. We're going to actually be talking about the fashion side of myself in this channel. Right here, I was blessed and I was grateful to even cop a pair of these pants. It is actually the Richie Lee 2.0 cargo pants. So if you guys scroll down on a little bit on my YouTube channel, you'll see that I did a video on how to style the Richie Lee cargo pants, the 1.0 version. And I was even surprised that I even copped the 2.0 version just because of how much in demand these pants were the first time they were released with the 1.0 version. And I had to say the 1.0 version was great, but the 2.0 version though, 10 times better, no cap, dead serious. Off tops, seriously. So I've had these pants for about, I want to say a week and a half, maybe even pushing 2 weeks. The reason why this video is coming out so late from when I got the pants is because I actually wanted to wear them. I wanted to let you guys know my honest opinion on how they felt when wearing them, the differences between the 1.0 version and the 2.0 version. Can they withstand weather? What kind of shoes can I wear this with? What style? Like, is it baggy? Is it slim? What is it? So I wanted to give it a few weeks just so I can kind of see what's good about it, what's bad about it, what needs improvement, what they should bring into the next 3.0 cargo pants. But first things first, we're going to talk about the similarities and the differences between the 1.0 and the 2.0 version. So right off the bat, the 1.0 version is actually a thicker, more material than the 2.0 version. So I have both pants right here. The 1.0 version is actually made up of about a thicker garment, so it's much more thicker. It feels like it can withstand the test of time. It feels like it can withstand wind, rain. I don't know about snow, but I think it can withstand like any pretty much terrain that you put it in. So I don't know how good you guys can hear it, but I'm gonna kind of rub the material so you guys can kind of get a sense of how it sounds like, how it feels like. So I'm not sure how well you guys can pick that up, but it's a very, very thick material. Pretty much what cargo pants are supposed to be. Thick material that's supposed to withstand pretty much any terrain that you put it in. Dirt, mud, snow, rain, all that type of stuff. As with the 2.0 version though, the 2.0 version actually made up of like a nylon materials. Some Nike pants, some Nike like basketball pants. When Michael Jordan was still playing and they had those nice warm up, it kind of feels like that material. You guys can pick that up. You guys can kind of tell that it is a very more breathable material than the 1.0 version, which is what I really like about this one. It's like a whole different aspect compared to the 1.0 version. I think the 1.0 version is kind of like those pants that you wear like in the winter and the fall when the weather starts to get more colder and you need to layer up. Those would probably be the pants that I would go with. As for the 2.0 version, this is kind of that pants that you would wear like in the spring, in the summer if you even want to wear pants. It's very versatile pants, which I do like, and I would consider this probably one of my favorite pants that I have in my pants rotation. So one thing that I did find similar was also that the bagginess of it is kind of similar. If you do have the 1.0 version, for me in that case, I usually don't wear a lot of baggy clothes. This is probably the most baggiest pants I do have. And then once I got these in, since these are a lighter color, a lighter color always makes me look a lot bigger than I actually am. I'm actually pretty skinny. Like, I'm not like hella skinny where I'm like hella skinny, but when I do wear baggy pants, it's like really baggy. And since it is a lighter color, it looks even more baggier than pretty much me wearing just any regular baggy pair of pants. But the black ones, it is baggy, but it doesn't look as baggy. If you guys can kind of pick up what I'm saying, it's baggy, but it's not baggy. I think if you got the black pair of these, or even the red pair, it won't look as baggy, but since it is gray and it is very light, it does kind of look a little baggy on myself, which I do like because it looks like that more relaxed look, which is kind of in right now, and away from the skinny pants, which I do kind of have a lot of those as well. And another difference that I did see in these pair of pants compared to the 1.0s is that there is no string. The waist is a more like elastic band. It feels more like sweats compared to just your regular pair of pants. The 1.0 version did have that as well, but it did come with some drawstrings, which pretty quality drawstrings by the way. It did have a similar waistband, but there was more adjustability in that one than there is in this one. But I'm not mad that this one didn't come with any drawstrings because it does feel and kind of look like a pair of sweats anyway. Another thing I want to point out with these pants is at the end, like where your ankle is and the cuff, you do have more of an adjustability with the buttons. So instead of the buttons being on the back of your heel, like with the 1.0s, the buttons are actually on your outer like foot. I kind of like the buttons being on the outer version of my pants. So I really like the way these pants came in. And then there is even an adjustable button at the end, so you can cuff it just like normal, or you can cuff it even more with an extra button. So I do like that, especially if I'm wearing like maybe some pair of Vans. I can wear that with these pants compared to if I wore it with the 1.0 version. It does just droop all over the shoe, and it just makes it look like the shoe is just drowning in pants, which to me, I don't really like that style. It hasn't really been my thing. But here, that extra button makes the world of a difference when you're wearing a certain pair of shoes. Alright, so another thing I wanted to touch on was the durability of this pants. I unintentionally kind of put this through like the durability test, if you want to call it that. Actually in two instances. So the first instance was I actually just got a cup of coffee. I had iced coffee from Dunkin' Donuts. When the ice is melting and the cup gets all like watery, I did drop some water droplets on the pants, and I was like, all right, like this is the ultimate test. Like if I wipe this off, is it going to like show on the pants, or will it just come right off? And the water literally just like slid right off, and I was like, wow, it's really good. So that was the first unintentional durability test that I kind of put it through. And the second one was, it was raining, and it's like May in the Bay Area, and we usually don't get a lot of rain. So I was like, let me just try to wear these pants because it's raining. It wasn't raining like super hard. It wasn't raining like hella hard where like, oh yeah, you're gonna get drenched. You know, slight sprinkle, light drizzle, you know, nothing really more than that. Just kind of light. So I wore these pairs of pants and pretty good. Like it was even windy that day, so the wind just came right off. I couldn't even feel anything. It just pretty much just slid right off. So the durability on these pants, I want to say the durability is about a 9 out of 10 on these. Very durable. If you do have these pants, wearing them in the rain, I don't see any issues. Maybe when it's not like pouring rain out there, I wouldn't suggest that. And the last thing I wanted to touch on was how wearable are these pants with some sneakers. The ultimate test was me figuring out if I can wear this pair of pants with a wide variety of shoes. So obviously you heard me talk about the Vans, which passed the test, ultimate test. That was like really good. I wore it with a pair of Sean Weatherspoons, looked fire. Wore it with a pair of Yeezys, fire as well. And I also wore it with a pair of Jordan 1s. So with Jordan 1s, I feel like you have the most variety. When kind of wearing these pants, you can droop it down over the pants without like making it look like it's swimming in the pants, but you can also let the pants just rest on the shoe. With the buttons, you do have the customizability of choosing if you want to have it drooped over or if you just want to have it sit on the shoe. I think that's what makes these pants very, very good, but it does give you that relaxed look overall, which is very in, and I think it fits what's going on fashion wise very, very well. All right, man, so that's gonna wrap it up for today's video. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. If you guys did cop a pair, what do you guys think? If you guys didn't cop a pair, I'm gonna cross my fingers for you guys to cop a pair in the future, because I only anticipate for these pants to get much, much better over time. So yeah, overall, I would give these pants a 9 out of 10. I think these are much better than the 1.0, not in just like quality wise or the durability, but I think just in general, I think it just fits my style very, very well, which is why I rank it so high. So if you guys like this video, don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up. And if you want to see more content like this in the future with fashion stuff instead of just the car stuff, or if you want to see both, let me know in the comment section down below. And make sure you guys are staying safe out there. Make sure you guys are washing your hands, social distance like you always been, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.